from the Pinckney Recreation Area. Gosh, I got a little bit of a later start, but it's still beautiful. It's about 10 o'clock. Silver Lake looking calm. Croakers are out. Woodpeckers are out. Gonna do the Blind Lake Loop again. .4 miles. It's tough getting my motivation this morning to get going, but made it. Oh wow, just saw a black squirrel. There he goes. And saw some raccoons this morning. A few cars in the parking lot. It's spring break week, but hopefully there'll be only a little bit of traffic on the trail. Trail looks awesome. I know there was some rain this weekend, but looks like it's pretty dry. Woodpecker, you can hear them. Croakers. Yeah, that's not a woodpecker. All right, got 3/4 of a mile in from the truck. Looking forward to a good hike. Yeah, I was wondering when I'd see a garter snake. Hey there, buddy. Here he goes. All right, back on the trail. Just a couple miles in. Got a couple 20-minute miles. So goal today is to get 11.4 in under 4 hours. I'm already a little bit warm. Sky's turning a little bit bluer. Don't hear the DNR doing any work today. Trail's been pretty quiet so far, and I'm loving it. All right, hike on. So the DNR was out here doing some improvements or fixing some rails on this bridge up here. Looks like they did a pretty good job. Got it all done. Thanks, guys. One of my favorite little stops and views. The lake is super calm. Not quite halfway. Good spot for a little break. About 4.5 miles in and 1:34 on the clock, so I'm doing okay. But it's time to make a wardrobe change. Get a drink. Take a break. But we're back on now. Sun's out. I'm wearing shorts. How about that? It's supposed to get up to about 60 today. I'd say it's in the 50s right now. Carrying a little bit smaller pack and don't have my poles today. Didn't really use them the last couple times and don't really need them. But I kind of wanted to get my arms in a little exercise motion. Didn't mind carrying them either. So, we'll hit the 5 mile mark and see where we're at. On the Blind Lake Loop, on the Potawatomi, Crooked Lake, Silver Lake, Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. Love these pines here. This is on the reroute of the new shortcut. All right. Just past the halfway mark. Coming up on 6 miles. And I'm loving the Half Moon Lake view through the woods. Looking back. Just love that. Not gonna be able to see that come summertime. Not through all these trees and once that foliage comes out. That's why I like hiking this time of the year. Trail conditions are awesome. No mud. I've seen 2 bikes and 1 trail runner. Alright, our bridge over water passage is coming up. Just clicked in 18-minute mile. So mile 6 is in the books. Just a little bit over 2 hours, so we're right on that pace that I was hoping for. And that includes a little bit of a break. Wind is just starting to pick up a little bit, but very, very comfortable. 60 degrees, maybe upper 50s. Yeah, buddy. All right. Get to the top here and give you a look. Boy, you can just see Bruin over there, off in the distance where the campground is. Oh, I just love this view. Wish I had me a place on this lake. Well, we'll have to settle for hiking here every couple times a week. All right, hike on. All right, hiking into one of the landmarks on the trail now. Probably take a road walk and get around over that way, but what fun would that be? I mean, you gotta hike Melissa's Mountain. wonder how many bikers have bypassed the road to get around. All right, well, see how we do. They've made some recent improvements here. Got rid of a lot of the erosion and have put in some rock. Not sure if I like the rock or not, but right now it's not so bad. When it's wet, it's slippery. It's a good climb. Almost there. Camera off for a trail runner. There we have it. We have done it. Conquered Melissa's Mountain. Whew. On to Blind Lake. Blind Lake. Looking good as always. Isn't that an oxymoron? Blind Lake looking good. I don't know. Did see a couple of campers that stayed last night. They got a good day today. Said they're gonna stay tonight. Well, keep an eye on that weather. There's supposed to be some storms coming through, so. Anyways, 7.3 miles. Saw a couple more bikers. Definitely the park is a little bit more active today than last week, as you'd expect for a beautiful day like this. All right, coming up on Bonnie's Pass. Here it is, the infamous Bonnie's Pass. A little bit of a climb to get up here from Blind Lake. Coming off the Waterloo-Pinckney trail. You can see they've done some clearing and some changes around here. Nice little overlook that goes up to the top there. That takes us out to Waterloo. Now the trail used to go up to the right here, and they've rerouted it to stop some of the erosion control. See, we used to go right up there. Now we're going this way. Distance is still the same. But yeah, there it is, Bonnie's Pass on the Waterloo-Pinckney Trail and the Potawatomi, or the Potawatomi. I wonder how that is pronounced. Bonnie, can you help me? So listening carefully, you can hear these snakes. They start coming out, and these guys are all tangled up there. Looks like about 3 or 4 of them. Pretty cool, huh? Coming into the home stretch. Pickerel Lake, looking good. Squatch nest, no Bigfoot. Oops. There we go. How's that? Still pretty quiet. Numerous bikers on the trail though. Anyways, curious to see where my miles end up. Lake looks good. Croakers are going good. Our bridge across the lake. About a mile to go. So we're probably going to be, gosh, it looks like I'm going to be about the same mileage again. Well, we'll see. All right, hike on. There it is. We made it. Looks like we're gonna make it under our 4-hour time limit. Somebody forgot their water bottle. Not me. We're 154 at 11.5 miles. Yeah, buddies, that's how we do it. A few more cars in the parking lot and a bunch of bikes on the trail. All right, it's time for that reward.